Marcus. Thank you for all your sponsorship.
I have been actively involved in the Turkey Trot for the last 3 years with the YMCA. Our first year was our first year out after COVID, and that one was a bit slow to pick up. And our goal this year was 2,000 participants, and we are at about 1,600 participants. So we're only a smidge away, and I'm hopeful that the last 400 will come. So we have 4 events. Our first and largest is our 5K, our traditional 5K. And then we have our 1 mile fun run, which goes along the same route, but it's a little bit shorter. Then we've added a sleep-in option. So if you want to support the YMCA, but you don't want to get up at the crack of dawn to be on the race route that early, you can stay home and sleep in, and you still get a race medal, you still get a walker bib, and you also get a really lovely pillowcase. And then our 4th option, which we added this year, is our double feather dash. So this event is also with the walker category, so they don't get the timed bibs, but they get 2 pillowcases, 2 shirts, 2 medals, and then the 2 walker bibs for those families that maybe can't decide whether half of them are going to stay home or if the other half is going to race, or if they're all going to stay home and just get cozy, or those kind of situations. I know a lot of our runners start their Thanksgiving morning with family from out of town, and they run the race, and then they stick around for the parade, and they've already got excellent parking. So that's kind of a perk of being on the race route at 7 o'clock in the morning. The sleep-in option was actually not an original idea of mine. Years ago, we ran another 5K in support of something, and my mother has an autoimmune disorder and wanted to participate, but can't walk those kind of distances, and they offered a sleep-in option. Last year, I had a bit more of a hand in the planning around Turkey Trot, and I brought the idea to our CEO at the time, and was given the okay to print a handful of pillowcases, and it was super popular last year, so we included it this year and expanded it some. But yeah, we do get some of our influences from other organizations that are running some of the similar races. Inclusivity is super important. You know, we allow for animals, we allow for wheelchairs, the strollers, all of the accessibility things that need to come along with it are absolutely 100% part of what we strive to have as part of our race.
You know, for this, it's all about community. Coming up, inviting for Thanksgiving meal, inviting for the parade, uniting, inviting for a cause, supporting the YMCA, and, you know, giving it all you got, gobble, gobble. So always a good time, definitely. I live in Dallas now, but I always like to come back home and run the Turkey Trot whenever I get a chance. It's always a good tradition. It's a good tradition, definitely. I think it's about family coming together and coming back for a tradition every year and being with friends and with family and doing something that's very much an El Paso thing. Of course, it's a tradition in our family, and as long as my TC can keep going, I'll show up every year.
So we have a few racers that have been to every single Turkey Trot. So they started with the first one, even through COVID. When we had our virtual race, they participated. So we have used these events to grow our support in the community, and it's become a tradition for a lot of community members. Even if, you know, we only have X amount of participants, we have an audience as well. And there are clubs from the various different colleges around here that run the race, that line up the race route, and they encourage our runners and our walkers. And we have people that come and they're here for the parade, they're here early, and they cheer on our runners. So it is kind of building that strength in community by being involved and being out there and being visible to everyone that comes out to enjoy Thanksgiving early. The best way to volunteer for the Turkey Trot is to reach out through our website, or you can call our office here, our Metro office at 915-532-9622, and ask for Michelle, and I will get you squared away with volunteering.